Hey guys, Tate Jordan here, and just got done on this beast of a machine right here. And I was working out and just wrapping up my night, and a thought came to my head from a good old song, Garth Brooks. But this thought actually started a while back, just this week. I was actually talking with my brother-in-law. We were at a rally, and we're sitting there thinking, like, why is there two sides of a party? And we're talking about that as we're there at a Lauren Culp rally. And like, growing up in school and everything, like, you're taught, like, there's a party in the U.S., right? And there's more than two, but like majority of office has been Republican or Democrat. And as a song came on with Garth Brooks, "We Shall Be Free," which talks about the Rodney King riots back in the day, it got me thinking, and it's what's going on in the world right now. We are so divided. We are so divided as Americans, and we have the same Constitution. We have the same rights. We live by the same laws, but there's so much pain, so much left and right in this world that we live in today. There's so much fear in this world that we're living in today, and I feel like a lot of it has to come from these parties. Who's right and who's wrong? A lot of people taking sides where it doesn't have to be like that. Where Black lives matter and you truly believe it. Not to just say it where you're afraid to not say it, where you might offend someone if you don't agree with them. Where we see each other as one. Where we see each other as equal. And it got me thinking, like, why do we have two parties that control the United States, America, the state, the states that are, where we shall be free? But do you really feel free right now? Where you have people telling you in positions to shut your doors, or how to live, or to cover up your face. Or you have officers killing other humans. And it's because of color. And you have to have that conversation with your kids, with your coworkers. It's what's been in the news. It's what's been consuming us for, March 16th? It's been going on. That's all you see on CNN, on Fox, on Cairo, all these news channels. But it's been longer than that. You've had news where we're trying to uproar and get our president out of office, whether that be right or wrong. But here's the question is, we voted him in. But because there's one side of the party that doesn't like him and thinks he's an idiot, that they're going to do whatever they can to get him out. Why do we have to be divided? Why does there have to be so much hate? Why can we not all just walk hand to hand? And why do we have to choose a side in this country that we live in to be free? And it just started to it's just like not making sense to me. And I look at it, for how long it's been going on, right? Like the political parties, how long have they been going on, right? Since 1787. And there's more parties, right, that are involved. There's the Libertarian Party, there's the Green Party, there's other ones that aren't in the system or aren't as powerful in the system. But why do we have to have a system? I feel like this system is tearing us apart. It's tearing America apart. I feel like we have to walk around and be careful what we're wearing or be careful what we say. I feel like our Constitution doesn't really stand for much these days. And so as I think, what I'm saying, like what I'm thinking, and I'm speaking to you, what I'm thinking is we're not really free right now. I looked outside as I was walking in here, and there was a Black Lives Matter sign. And then there's an X through it. And then the next sign, there's a rainbow sign. And there's an X through it. And then the next sign, there's a Trump sign. And it's tipped over. Why can't our views as an American, why do we have all this hate and where we feel like there's so much pain? Like Garth Brooks said it, how can we be free when we're living in a world where we're not truly free? And I think a lot of it has to do with the elections. We're so left and right now. Why can't we have people in office who stand for themselves, who stand for what they believe, who stand for not a Republican or a Libertarian or a Democrat, or, not that it matters if he's black or if he's white or if it's a female or if it's a man. Why can he or her just believe in what they believe? Why do they have to choose a team? Because right now I feel like, sorry, my light's just, I feel like we're so divided. We're so far apart that we're not working together. That there is more hate and more separation in America today than freedom. And that is my thought. That is it's just not right. Whether you believe it or not, you have your beliefs. You might have different views than me. But just because your view is different than mine, why should I put hate towards you? Just because your skin is different than mine, why should I have hate towards you? Why do we have to have these parties? Because I feel like they're just tearing us apart. So that's my message for you today. It just came to me as I was working out, and my thoughts. And unfortunately, my thoughts are a little sad right now. I want my daughter and my son to grow up. I want my family to keep growing up, and I want to raise them in a country that we're truly free. And I don't want them to have to pick and choose or worry about their different views. I want them to be able to choose who they love. and not have to worry about being judged. So, why do we have these parties? What can we do? What can we do to change this? What can we do where we can all come hand to hand? I think the question is that we need to see each other as men and women, respect each other, see them as equals. Get rid of, if you're not Republican, if you're a Republican, you're a loser. Or if you're a Democrat, you're a loser. Or what side you are on is wrong, or what side you are on is right. And just vote for your view, for what you believe, not for what party you stand for. Not for the way that you think. Like, think and not have to worry about being judged or hated. Be able to express yourself. Be able to love one another. I think then, America then shall be free. So what do we have to do? What do we have to do to change this? We need to come together. We need to be able to express our own views and not worry about your political views. Because right now, America is just hurting. And we're so divided. And we need to be free. So with that said, praying for you. I hope that you don't have this pain, or you don't feel this judge, or if you're walking down the street, you don't have to worry about what you're wearing or what you say or who you are and what you truly believe in. And I hope that you truly do feel free. And maybe we can all agree that we don't need these parties, that we can all come together hand to hand. And we can decide between our views and vote together. Keep working hard. Pray for you. I love and appreciate you. And if you got any questions or anything, drop them down below or shoot me a DM. Stay close to God.